Hello, this is Shawn, Digital Learning Coach for Union County. We're going to do a game show type game in Google Sheets. So I'm going to jump right into it, and we'll do this copied URL, which I'll include in the description. And this is just going to do us a forced copy of this game show. So there is going to be several sheets that come up. They're broken up into a possibility of 15 rounds for this game. I did 15 because I kind of figured in a classroom setting or doing a small group setting, it'll probably go a little faster than what a TV show type would have. So we go over here and we do questions. And that's going to be the only admin piece that we're going to have to fill out. So in the questions bit, we just have to plug these in. Having trouble typing today. So you select your survey choices. Now you just kind of allocate however many points you want to. You can try to divide this up as evenly as you want to. But if we're going to do the kind of surveyed style, you can say that was worth 70, that was worth 10, 20 and 10. So if I'm doing this for a classroom type thing, the first one would be the one I put the most value in. That's the one I wanted my kids to learn the most, but then the other sub points that might come along. But if this is something that they need to know all of these equally, then you can just go ahead and break the points up equally. Otherwise, you could also look online and see if you actually can find the surveyed results of this. If you're wanting something a little more true to value. So this is what I'm talking about if you wanted to go ahead and make it equal out. Just as long as it adds up to 100 so you can claim the whole survey to 100 people. And so the first one I just did 3, this one I did 4. I have it where you can get up to 6. And if you want to do some sort of like bonus round thing, you could say these are worth more points, just depending on how you're really wanting to do this. 25, 20, 20. Really shouldn't put that one at number 1, but that'll do. So once I get as many question rounds as I want to do, like I said, I have this built up to 15. If you have more than 15 questions you're wanting to ask, I would make a copy of this and do the first 15 as this group and then scramble up my team and do the next 15 as another. It just make it a little easier to manage. But once I have this done, a couple things. If I'm administering this, I might need to know the question and the actual results. So I would recommend probably printing that or having this pulled up on a separate device so that you can see it. But then from that point on, we can pretty much hide this sheet because we're not going to need to see it again. So now that I have those, I'm going to go to the first teams. Before I get going, I would go into version history also and name this the start of game. That way after I play it once with one group, I can always just reset it out. So I'm going to now name my team. So we're going to do sample team 1, and this one can just be the other team. So now when I start round 1, you'll see this is sample 1, this other team, it's their scorecard. So let's say sample 1 is getting to go first. So they say the best sports team, and they said this one, and they get 20 points. And then they get the next one wrong, and then the next one wrong after that. And then they get this one, and then they get finally the last one wrong. So right now they've earned 30 points. However, If the other team happens to get this one correct, you can say they just stole it, and you give it to the other team, and the points transfer over. And then let's go ahead and go to the next one and just say team. This one got those, and that's just where it ended. They went through, and sorry, just so you can kind of see how the points are going to tally up. Let's get that to sample one. Okay. So you see the points are sitting there tallying on, and as I go through each round, they're just going to keep carrying through with it until, let's say that was all I was going to play, we ran out of time. I go to the final score, it's going to tally it up and say sample team 1 is the winner because they had the greater between these two. And that's all there really is to it. So now that I'm done with the game, I want to get set up for my next group who's going to play. I can go to C version history, and I can go start a game and restore. But that's all I really have for you guys. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate you. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Please click the like button and subscribe so you can stay up to date on any future videos.